How many explosive barrels do we have?
Yes? I have given you much reason to think that Harper's hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, this was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, we had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice?
Oh my god, can you stop? You're so loud.
Yeah, I know, I sounded loud earlier, I didn't know why.
Of course I was. You met her, did you not? The girl had opinions before she had teeth. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Lest Ryan turn her ire on us both.
Huh.
You know, I never dreamed our noble Jaheira would be such a terrible, terrible mother. It's nice to see heroes are as awful as the rest of us.
Historian! Oh, Lord of mercy.
I take no responsibility for your plants. You know I'm more of a mushroom man.
I don't
You've
even
let
know.
my study
I don't
turn
know you
into a thicket. Is this what I am hearing?
I tended to it. I just let it thrive in its own independence. You know, same way you raised us.
I raised you to be a sweet and kind boy. What happened?
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, mother dear.
Ha! You see? This one is well trained. I have no need for you anymore, faithless boy.
Oh, save your fangs for someone who thinks you might actually use them.
Sorry,
I've
might have
only
had a
ever
point.
seen her truly angry once. We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant started in with the usual. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Nature's law in action.
A fine day to you, sir. Are you known to this court? Sir Fluffington, an honor to host you in my manor.
Jessamine discovered an old family tree in my study. We haven't had a moment's peace since.
Tetherian nobility. You might be royalty, Jaheira. You don't want to be queen, of course, and Ryan curses too much, so it would have to be me.
Careful, girl. They have a habit of taking against tyrants there.
Huh. I'm not a tyrant. If anyone calls me one, I'll have Fig chop their head off.
Yeah, that's...
You're definitely not a tyrant. Good job. this is kind of a vibe. Oh,
Something over there.
Button.
insert items.
Not
Jahira?
button.
Jahira, what is this? Help.
Do you hear there's a
Yes?
pin slot on your desk?
Oh.
Do you hear a pin slot? Pin slot, Jahira.
A massive printed beneath the burning emblem of the flaming fist. Deep quill slashes indicate a certain level of irritation on the part of the rider. Residents of so it will remind you once again that the guardianship of the lower city falls exclusively to the flaming fist, with additional support from the new Steel Watch. We do not require the assistance of any private citizens in the settling of street disputes, no matter how extreme those citizens deem the Watch's response to be. Gord, we've been happy to overlook your mother's association with a certain illegal organization due to your family's service to the city. Do not make us regret it. Ryan, or how do you say her daughter's name? Ryan? I don't know.
I have no clue.
If you're so keen to bust a few skulls, then you are welcome to re-enlist. Signed, Menip Regents Bloomridge Grayson. A faded cutting from the city circular Baldur's mouth. Beloved Ranger Bewitched. Citizens of the city, we were stunned to find a local landmark absent when the sun rose over the Wide this morning. The beloved Ranger, a statue dedicated to a hero of the city, was removed from its perch overnight, with the reports of a struggle and sounds of battle during the dark hours. The City Watch had no comment to add, but the market square told a clear tale of smashed cobblestones, scorched tiling, and blood-speckled stalls. Whatever force rested the ranger from his perch, he did not go quietly. Abandoned letter from Hi Harper. Movement in the Shadowlands confirmed. Absolute cultist pass where the shadows are deepest. No clue as to how and no means to follow. Lights spine the moonrise towers from afar.
Coming
the
along
great
nicely there, Floki.
and the
Good,
great
strong
movement
roots.
of forces through the dark. They are gathering an army. Bring more Harpers. Bring means of making light quickly. Jahira, I will of course be happy to look in on the children in your absence, though I'd remind you that Run, I don't know how to say her name, and Gord are now twice my height and all too happy to remind me of it. Whatever business you're off on, take care. If the children take into their heads to go harring off to help, I will not be able to stop them, nor will I try to, Theodore. Hi Harper, it seems our last reports were over hasty. Our investigations into the recent spate of disappearances across the city have led to the re-emergence of the subjects in almost every case. We're chasing down those last few and following up the rumors of strange shadows in the sky at night. Perhaps we can hope it's a case of some overactive imaginations. Beneath the report, notes in another hand taken over. No coincidences, absences connected, and why return now? Okay. I think that's all the letters and stuff in here.
Mother's vines are
No arguing. Just tell me you're well.
I am well.
And Minsk?
We're working on it.
You'll get him back. I owe him a kicking for showing Fig how to throw hatchets. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what?
You shame me. In all our hunting, I had put them from my mind.
Right. Leave them to us then. If we can't get them past the checkpoints, we'll at least make sure they're watched over if it comes to fighting in the streets. If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good. So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother, go away. You have work to do.
Aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers on our trail. One even went so far as to steal my face.
Huh. All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
Alright, I'm gonna check up here. Hello. These are probably just, yeah, all the bedrooms. Soap bar, sponge. Oh god, Orvis. What's this? Ugh, I can never get the book. There we go. A dark children's picture book featuring a host of animal friends helping one another survive a forbidding forest.
Let's have a look at myself.
At just the moments where it seems the villains have the advantage, a childish hand has drawn a cranky old elven woman beating them about the head with a stick. Oh, hello.
I hope you were hibernating, little cub. I can't think of another reason you wouldn't come down to say hello.
Jaheira! I didn't want to see if you were really dead. They said,
Who said?
Jord and Ryan, they didn't think I could hear.
You little sneak thief? Well, they were wrong. Look! Not dead. I just had a few adventures. Like, never planning on letting that go, are you?
No.
Liar! That was Jaheira, years ago.
Yes! You liar. Why this need for tall tales? Now, cub, solitude is a wonderful thing, but not too much. Come downstairs and fight with your sisters.
Wait, here. I was keeping this safe.
Oh, is
My
that what we
harper
need?
pin.
Yep.
Oh, was a certain little sneak thief playing down in my sanctuary?
No.
This harper pin opens more doors than most. Come down to my study and see if you can figure it out.
Trust me, we're not even down there, we already know.
Hold on. I'm looking what I can steal from your house. Anyways.
Y'all ain't gonna need it.
There we go. A little secret shit. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is kind
Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But
Great.
if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there.
Are we cool?
Have no fear. The traps aren't meant for you. But, better to stick close, eh?
Steal your water.
The only patch of wilderness this city
This
permits
is so
me.
fire. This is such a
There
cool
ought to be
spot.
supplies here to aid us.
What? What are you guys doing down here? What's up? You're not gonna talk to me? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I've been.
Where to go? I have some potions. Where the fuck are they? There they are.
The Archdruid's eyes and ears have fallen away in her absence. I'm training new ones.
You're so cute.
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood. I bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
Okay.
Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a stink of something fey. Smell of arse, too. But boss doesn't care about that.
Okay. This is such a vibe. Okay, got some herbs. That's rotten.
Trap. Be cautious.
Where? Where's the trap? Oh, it's
I have no
upstairs.
clue. Don't even see it.
Can hardly feel the spinning.
The Ball Spawn
Step
Saga
carefully.
Part 2.
There's a
Popular
trap.
novel, thin and cheaply made, dramatizing the adventure of the Ball Spawn and actually the tweets. The chapter 2. Okay. My dearest wife. Since you've forbidden the writing of poems, I had to get creative this year. I tracked down a retired I don't know, war wizard with a magical method of transferring mental imagery to parchment. The art is imperfect and perhaps better suited to I don't know, than name day gifts. With all my love and from a safe distance, Khalid. Beneath the note, a small inked picture of a smiling couple, their mouths agape far too wide, their joints twisted ever so slightly, but beneath distorted brows, you can just make out a much younger Jahira and a bearded man wearing a harper pin. Jahira!
Yes? Ask it.
Okay, I can't show you that note. I hate when I find stuff that I feel like I could show them and then you just can't.
Yeah.
Oh, this is locked.
Keen eye. But if
Okay.
it's supplies you
Loose
seek,
planks.
weapons to aid in
Key.
our fight, you won't find them behind that
Would
door.
it happen to be
There
for
is nothing
the
back
thing
there
right
of
here?
worth to anyone but me. Not a wild shape I have mastered. Just yet. On my word, all you will find inside is dust. And the moldering keepsakes of a much younger woman. But
I'm gonna see if I
do
can
as
use
you
the
will.
key.
I have nothing to hide. And I have been content to follow your lead so far.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I figured. Sorry for prying you here, but I'm way too curious, I guess.
Pouch. That has nothing in it. A confused
Belm,
spread
Staff
cryptic
of the
symbols
Realm.
cobbled together by the same hand, seemingly over years. Neat notions impose order on the chaotic sketches describing some manner of Druid ritual. It poses unclear and its practice incomplete.
Rite of the timeless body. What's that about?
Staff of the
Best ask
Realm. Once per
Jahira.
turn, the blow possibly knocks the foe back 7 feet and stuns them. This has no effect on dragons or huge creatures. Boom. function. Damage only 6.
Odd gift. Well, where
Up
Jahira
in
cannot be
here.
cursed.
Perfectly
A
balanced
gift from my
strike. I
husband.
mean, I can't. I'm not professional with
I've had
that,
to renew
so.
parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me. Let me guess, you need some.
I'm not professional with this, so I'm just gonna give it to you. And if you want to give it out to anybody, you can figure that out.
Perfectly balanced strike. It's a finesse weapon. I'll have Jahira use it.
Never
Her
a dull
swords look
moment.
odd now because one's smaller than the other, but it's okay.
To be fair, I have a sword and a dagger, so. I mean, that kind of makes more sense for me, though, so. Oh, yeah, I didn't check that. Forgot.
Oh, what was in the loose plank? I'm guessing it was the key, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody got? Oh yeah, I need to ask her about what I just
Yes? The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. It is not something you need concern yourself with. I've picked up stranger things in all my travels. Trust me. If you wish, it's possible I was a little too quick to judge. A little too caught up in ceremony. It is a ritual, or it describes one.
Okay, wait.
If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow.
Okay,
It is
you
not
already told me
something
this.
you need concern yourself with.
Okay. I don't know
I've
why.
picked up
I don't
stranger
know
things.
why it
Ask
allowed
it.
me to ask again, but
Oh dear. Should I brace myself for some fashion advice? But I suppose you have earned better than glibness from me. It was a gift from my husband Khalid. He was a harper. A better one than me, truth be told. Any idiot can swing a sword, but to believe in the cause with the whole of your heart, a much trickier thing. He died. Alone. In pain. And far too young. Murdered by a mage who craved immortality. I'll not grant it by naming him in the same breath as my husband.
I don't think I'm gonna get this. I have a minus on intelligence. I did get it. Oh, I would have gotten it if I didn't have the minus. I rolled exactly an 18, bro. I want to know. I'll use our one inspiration. I'm probably not gonna get this though. Yeah.
God damn it. Too stupid for this shit, man.
I've never known a warrior to go so far out of his way to avoid a fight. Which meant the few he chose, most harpers.
Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to skip.
Swagger and flash their feathers to catch your attention. Khalid was quiet to a fault. And when we were married, on an upturned cart in the rainy Dalelands, he stammered so much. I've never been sure if our vows actually counted. Oh, I'm sure time and an aging mind has smoothed out a few of his flaws. But he was a good man. The songs make much of Khalid's meekness. A quiet little harper who had to keep a tight hold on his courage, but he had it when it counted. And more than that, he had compassion. When you live a Harper's life, see all that a Harper sees, that is by far the harder thing to hold on to. But a bard can tell you all the rest. As for all the things they cannot, well, I shall just have to keep those for myself.
Okay.
Yes, love.
I didn't think you'd have anything to say. Alright. I doubt you have anything new to say.
If you are not meant to be here, the Archdruid's traps will see to you. If you have business, be about it. If you do not, poke around and see what happens.
Okay, why are you threatening me?
She's literally right there, dude. Yeah.
Commander!
Spare me your salutes, guardswoman. You let us slip right past you.
Did not, Commander. Smelled you coming. Your friend, too. Druidy smell.
Such keen senses. I suppose you're up to keep guarding them all while I'm away.
Can I have a real sword?
No.
Fine.
So you can get real sword saying someone's dying.
Launch of the
Can't see.
Society of Brilliance. Bringing the stench of the foundry.
Hello?
Ah, a surface dweller. You find yourself in the cradle of all knowledge relating to the Underdark. The Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you?
Oh. That was a while ago. Huh?
Yes, dear Lady Esther, one of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. Once the dust is settled on this whole invading army mess outside the walls, I'll find another contractor. Perhaps they will have more success. Was there anything else? I should really get back to my research. Feel free to explore the lodge. Our knowledge is here for the common good, after all.
There was something I can mention.
Well met. What can the Society of Brilliance do for you? You don't say. Blurg happens to be upstairs preparing a most unusual paper. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see a friendly face.
Well met. I am the Society's leading expert on myconid spore telepathy. But I've had to delay my experiments. Run out of spores, you see. Oh, I miss them, those myconid spores. Don't feel quite right without them. Probably shouldn't have inhaled them all so quickly.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you're a junkie. Okay.
Whew. I doubt a bear this size went down without a fight.
Is a big bear. Also not
It's a big bear.
All my are just theories and no more unless I can test them under controlled conditions. I need a viable Githyanki egg. I must acquire one somehow. Or Half-Wag is not a serious researcher. I'm just a mere intellectual delinquent.
Everyone will want spores.
I'm compiling a translation dictionary so warring species of the Underdark can understand each other. It's an essential step forward.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs. I don't even remember who Blurg is. I'll probably remember him once I see his face.
I knew he was a dude in the marketing camp, but I might be wrong.
Well, you're not Blurg, but...
So much Underdark strife comes from vying for scarce minerals. I seek to invent new, easier ways to find such ores. From plenty comes peace.
Okay. This is just a bedroom, but... A note of
Dramatic.
thanks. To your esteemed colleague of the Society, your invitation to present our work at the Lodge was gratefully received. A full response will be forthcoming once I have had the opportunity to consult with my colleague, Omlim. In the meantime, please consider this note a tentative acceptance with thanks for your interest. I look forward to speaking in person soon. King regards, Blurg.
My
yeah, this
surface
dude.
dwelling friend. I take it you were curious to see the Society of Brilliance for yourself. The lure of knowledge is a hard one to resist, even where it requires us to endure discomfort. For example, it is quite bright up here. I had forgotten about the malady known as sunburn. We are required to attend the lodge from time to time in order to present our findings to the Society's members. My research partner prefers to avoid crowds, and so has remained in the Underdark to monitor our Zirkwood samples. I am eager to return myself, but I must prepare my treaties before I depart. Sharing knowledge is one of the Society's most important tenets. The underused Underdark. Applications for Zirkwood in unlocking the future of subterranean civilizations. I may be indulging myself somewhat with its title, but I do believe our research harbors such potential. I only hope the Society's members agree. Speaking of which, I should get back to annotating my references. Is there anything else I could do for you? Of course. I always carry samples, in case there are inquiring minds looking to purchase them.
Githyanki. The word means quite literally Gith's children. But I have never known family the way Jaheira knows it. My so-called cousins are simply spawn hatched from the same clutch. I will never know who laid the egg I hatched from. And until I met Jaheira's family, I never thought to wonder. Well, enough brooding. What did you need? You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Ready for battle.
I'm just gonna see what everyone has to say.
Soldier.
Okay, Carlin. That's... Oh.
I don't know what I was expecting. Something beyond real. My life would have been so different if I ended up working for her instead of Gortash. Looking after these kids. Making a difference. Maybe in the next life.
Poor Carlac, man.
A natural impulse to try and shield one's loved ones from danger, especially when you feel a moral compunction to run headfirst towards it. I suspect any child of Jaheira's will share her self-destructive sense of justice, but at least her words give them pause for thought.
Jaheira's family is a credit to her. She's wise to keep them secret. Safe. I was never afforded a chance to start a family of my own. Serving nature always had to come first.
Why is there blood just on the Oh yeah, because I beat your ass right here.
Oh, right.
Jaheira's adept at keeping secrets and
Makes
forbidden
sense.
She was wise to try and keep her family safe. I just wish I could have done the same.
I need to turn you down. You're so low. You're so loud. I can literally hear everything you do. Oh, god damn it.
Jaheira would do anything to see her family safe. They're lucky to have her, and she's lucky to have them.
It is sad to see how Jaheira has neglected her family. They should be prepared for the battle that is coming, or they may not survive it. Life is conflict. Coddling children and denying them that truth only makes them weak.
They don't seem to be happy fellas, so I'm just gonna...
Okay, this is locked. We don't have lockpicks, do we?
No.
I'm about to break down this goddamn door. Oh, it has weakness to slashing. Come here, bitch! Break! Hello, boss!
Knock, knock.
We await your good word.
Kithrak Voss, may the astral sea be still.
Why am I shaded?
as you cross it.
Everyone else is glowing, I'm
May
shaded.
your mind be of steel, so your blade may be of silver to Lakmagir. Have you retrieved the Orphic hammer?
Yes.
Will our prince's chains finally be broken?
Why are you hiding, by the way? You don't need to hide. Deadpool, stop hiding. All I can hear is dice rolling.
I meant to unhide.
Not a new companion, but an old one, and a loyal one. A proper introduction is in order, but I will let him do the honors. The remaining honor guard serve as my eyes and ears. Vlaakith's forces hunt you and the prism. My allies have slayed more than you know, so that you might travel freely. As for those that break through, you've proven more than capable of bleeding them yourself. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. The prophecy is one step closer to fruition.
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. First we'll defeat the Absolute, then we let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Oh, shit.
No, there is not.
Emperor, come on,
when
man.
I am done with the Gith Princeling, you may do with him as you like, but not a moment before.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others. Istik, friend to Orpheus. Together we will end the Elder Brain which shakes this city. Then I turn my sights to Vlaakith, the Queen of Deceit. When you break Prince Orpheus free, his psionic cry will alert us. I will fly to your side. Together, we will fell the Elder Brain and thwart the grand design.
I didn't get to talk to the one dude. Alright, I still got a sword. I'm probably gonna give to Liza. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Holy mother of Christ. Look at this sword, man.
I'm going.
Holy shit.
Shit.
This thing's cracked. I thought my sword was good. No, what the fuck?
Holy shit.
Liza already has a good sword, but this is even better. There you go. It looks sick as fuck too. Damn.
Don't know how to swim.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with a sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
I never get these, but I try. Oh my god, I did get this one. Okay.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Okay.
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver. Unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance. The Illithid grand design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver.
Okay, preach.
Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. Only the Orphic hammer can break Orpheus free. A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare. The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Geich. Very well.
Yes, love.
I don't know. I don't slip on grease, but you guys might. I am gonna walk over there because I know there is a person back here.
What's this,
Yeah.
cousin? Another absolutist, come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones.
Okay.
And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return.
Can we not?
He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre. Whatever it's called, it's impressive. He is clan summoned in the place of the friends that I lost. Sarin, Bereki, and I, we were the 3 finest thieves in Baldur's Gate. We broke into the offices of Gortash, discovered he was with the Absolute too. Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot, until the darkness soured Sarin's mind. She kept our treasure from us, said Bereki and I had gone strange. Hush, cousin. Sarin turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bereki wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness, or some fuel for the fire. She swore she was no cultist, but you all lie. The Absolute turns you. I don't know. Pass then, and do not come back. This is Sarin's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her.
Alright.
What are you doing?
Alright.
Wizard
I won't
told
do
us
shit.
to watch for troublemakers.
We are troublemakers.
Well.
All I heard was 2 thumps, bro.
Feel that? This house doesn't want us dead.
Okay, we're all grouped.
That crunches, or the bones
Okay.
within.
I finished the fight, so when you join back, they'll be dead.
What's inside? A necromantic ritual, perhaps? Always room for more. This jar, it feels like death itself. A sure sign of necromancy at work.
The upper part of this tablet describes the necromantic ritual spells employed to adhere portions of the creature's spirit within its extracted organs and then sealing these spirit-infused organs inside Furray urns and hiding them to preserve the life force to create force contained therein. The bottom of the stone is crossed by a scratching of crooked letters and deciphers. Oh, a brilliant idea, but not an idea of a genius, such as a concept. It inspires in me. Where better to hide such precious treasure than inside the animated body of a guardian who doesn't even know it's there.
A jar that grants immortality, hidden inside a zombie. It's almost poetic.